All right, this is one of those bonus segments where you're going to see why you don't sometimes hear what you should hear. You know why? Media doesn't want to get blamed for spreading a problem, but it's a nonsensical concern. Attacks on power grids, okay? It's easier than we thought it was. Now, this is where the risk comes in. Why are you telling them that? Why are you telling them that? You're going to make it happen more. No, it has been happening more. You just don't know it. There have been attacks. I'm looking at the stats right now. They've been happening, and we just handle them as one-offs. You don't see them as the pattern of what's been happening here. Okay? And they've been knowing about this in the government. They know the grid and the power stations are vulnerable. And you know why they don't do anything about it? Because they spend money to keep regulation out of their pockets. And this is what we get. But here's the good news. We can do something about it. Let's bring in power grid researcher Michael Mabee, who says the grid is in danger, but we can do something about it. It's good to have you.
Thank you very much for having me.
So this happens a lot more often than we talk about it, huh?
Yes, correct. Since 2010, there have been 919 physical attacks against the electric grid. And this year, up through August, there have been 107. So this isn't even counting what just happened in North Carolina. But just from January through August, there have been 107. So we've known about this for decades. The federal government, the first report I've been able to find is from 1981, 4 decades ago, about physical attacks against the electric grid and the type of destruction, death, and economic damage that could cause to our country.
Now, are they all the same, or is what we saw in North Carolina new? Do you believe this is domestic terrorism? You know, what's the scope?
Right. So the scope of these attacks, these 919 attacks since 2010, run the gamut from vandalism up through spectacular coordinated attacks, such as we saw in Metcalfe, California in 2013, which most people don't even know about, but multiple assailants attacking a substation with rifle fire and taking the entire substation offline. Nobody was ever caught during that attack. Now, we also shouldn't take comfort in the fact that, some of these are vandalism, because if a couple of 13-year-olds can break in and damage equipment, we can just imagine what a determined terrorist organization could do.
So the first problem is you've got bad guys, in your experience so far, mostly these white nationalist, extremist, neo-Nazi, anti-government, anti-America types who are getting all this information online, right?
Well, not only them, but you've got state actors such as China, North Korea, Iran, Russia. You've got terrorist organizations, both international and homegrown. So I think the more important question is, how can we fix the Achilles heel right now, which is the vulnerability of the U.S. electric grid to physical attacks, which we've known about for years.
Well, the first problem is, Michael, is that you got to want to fix it. And you're saying that the industry is keeping us from addressing it because they've been lobbying to keep regulators off their back. But I thought that ended after what happened in Texas, where, their whole power station backup system failed. And people started talking about needing national regulation again. What is the answer?
Well, the answer is, number one, the grid is self-regulated. So there actually is no government agency that can tell the grid to protect itself from known hazards. And we've got to remember, the electric grid is over 3,000 different companies, both public and private sector. So that's 3,000 barn doors that we have to guard in a self-regulated industry where there's no requirement that they protect themselves against physical attack, cyber attack, geomagnetic disturbance, extreme weather, electromagnetic pulse, all of these hazards that actually exist. So the answer is that the federal government has got to step up and require a minimum that, once a year, the CEO of all of these 3,000 different electric utility companies certify that they've taken reasonably prudent measures to protect their equipment and their systems from the known hazards that we've known about for years.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And Don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.